Strelitzia is a family of plants native to South Africa, known for its very tropical and bright colors. The common name for it, bird of paradise, is derived from the family of birds of paradise. In fact, it's actually on one side of the South African 50-cent coin, and the city of Los Angeles has actually made it its floral emblem. It's also been kind of incorporated into the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics branding. And the reason behind that is the climate of LA really suits this flower. And bang in the middle of summer, Jordan Brand is taking inspiration from this plant and giving us this shoe, Air Jordan 4 Birds of Paradise. And the shoe is dropping on July 23rd for a bonkers insane dumb price of $220. We have absolutely entered just ridiculous territory for Jordan Brand shoes and Nike shoes. I might actually make a video about this in the near future because it is getting out of hand. But $220, just stupid expensive. But removing that and ignoring the fact that it's just, again, I can't say enough. It's just bonkers. Removing that though, first impressions of the shoe, I think it's good. I don't think it's great. I am not the kind of target audience for this type of shoe. It is a women's exclusive, but there are a lot of women's exclusive colorways that I really like. This one just doesn't happen to be for me. This kind of beigey, tan, peachy, sail color is not my favorite, but I'm sure there are a lot of people that look at this and go, this is pretty nice. I'm just not one of those people. But if you like them, I'm very happy for you. And the box of the shoe, it is actually a custom box with the Birds of Paradise plant. You'll see these bright, bold colors with the gold Jumpman flight logo in the middle and some leaves on the back as well as on the side. So I really like that they went the extra mile on this box. And the paper inside, it is custom too. And the materials on the shoe, this is where it really shines. The leather is on the base layer, and the leather here, it is pretty nice. It is decently thick, but it's still pretty soft, and you can see and feel a lot of that texture. A lot of people do like how that feels to the touch. There is ways of like just making the leather look like that. You just basically put the leather in the drum and just keep on beating it, and it makes it like softer and creates that texture. Doesn't always mean it is like the best type of leather, but the leather here does feel good. And on the mudguard area, that is actually suede. The suede piece also isn't like super thin. Does feel pretty nice too. So overall, materials, pleasant surprise, and for $220, they better come correct. And I do feel like over the past few years, the women's exclusives has like just slightly better materials or slightly elevated. At least like the softness of the leather is a little bit more pronounced. But maybe I'm completely off base on that. Let me know if you have noticed the same type of trend. And then moving up the tongue, you will see these kind of yellow beige laces out of the box. It does come with these black laces out of the box as well. I think they could have also given us like orange laces too, just like the plant. I think that would actually pop quite nice, but I think out of the two, I like the black laces on the shoe. I think it gives a pretty good contrast. And of course, you will see the netting on the tongue itself, as well as on the side panels with these kind of semi-translucent wings and eyelets at the bottom. And then right at the top of the tongue, you will get that flight patch with the Jumpman. That is also suede. And then behind the tongue, you'll see that upside down Air Jordan tag in gold. And moving around to the booty of the shoe, you will get Jumpman branding here, so not Nike Air. For the past few years, general rule is if it is not an OG colorway, if it is a general release, you will get Jumpman. And then OG releases as well as special collaborations gets Nike Air on the back. This year, they have switched it up. Some shoes gets like Nike Air branding, even if the non-OG original release has Jumpman on the back. Like the white metallic 5s, they gave that Nike Air this time around. So I don't really know what the rule is anymore, but this gets Jumpman on the back, and it does come like its own gold piece. So the booty tab itself, it is suede, so that elevates it slightly. It is not like embroidered into the shoe. I think that looks pretty good there too. So clearly they have tried to make the shoe slightly more elevated than like a general release for a Jordan brand shoe. And in terms of the cushioning of the Jordan 4, it does just come with a polyurethane midsole with a Nike Air unit visible on the heel, as well as one in the forefoot. And the midsole here, it is actually sail, not my favorite. Kind of wish they just kept that white, but I guess if they're playing into the colors of the plant, sail kind of makes sense here. And moving around to the outsole of the shoe, it is like a Jordan 4 outsole, herringbone traction with the Jumpman in the cutout, but it's very tropical. And again, in reference to the Birds of Paradise plant, you will see this kind of orangey peach gradient down to the gray and the forefoot as well as the toe. So that is where the shoe kind of really stands out and gives it a very kind of bold look there. And the insoles of the shoe, nothing too special. Jumpman branding on the heel. It's just a Dreamcell insole. And in terms of sizing and comfort, I am a wide and flat footer. For 4s, for recent years, I have just gone true to size. Fits my feet pretty well. Comfort wise though, it is just not the greatest. 4s just have never been known to be very comfortable. Just feels kind of like a stiff box. Not very responsive, not very soft. Yeah, it is okay if you're wearing it for a few hours at a time, but in my experience, it has always kind of hurt my feet after extended periods of time. There are some exceptions. Jordan 4 SBs come to mind, the Bread Reimagined, even the military blues from a few years ago. That's actually quite comfortable. Majority of the time though, Jordan 4s and my feet do not really get along too well. And that brings the total sole score of the Jordan 4 Birds of Paradise to 27 out of 40. A pretty average score compared to other general releases. Now first, it is colorway. I gotta be honest, I think this colorway is okay. It is not my favorite. Nothing about it just stands out too much. It's got this kind of beigey, sailish color, which just isn't really for me. It is just not my favorite type of color combination. Obviously, I am not the prime target audience for this type of colorway, but just giving you my honest opinion. And in terms of the materials, I think they did a good job here. The leather is nice, the suede is pretty nice too, with the Jumpman on the back being it's like its own piece. You can tell they put in extra effort for this very expensive Jordan 4. And in terms of the comfort, like I said before, the 4s and my wide flat feet just don't get along very well. It is kind of boxy, it is kind of heavy, it is kind of clunky, it is not very responsive, not very soft. In 2026, there are many more comfortable options than this shoe, even like other old Jordan shoes like the Jordan 13s, even the 1s are slightly better, the Jordan 3s, Jordan 5s, Jordan 14s, Jordan 7s, all better than Jordan 4s in my opinion. And in terms of the versatility, the 4s are probably second most wearable Jordan old shoe ever, behind the Jordan 1s, obviously in my opinion. But in terms of the wearability of the colorway, I think it is pretty decent. The orangey peach gradient on the outsole might be the only thing that puts people off, but it is kind of restricted to the bottom of the shoe, so it's not like in your face. Like the majority of the shoe is still a very wearable beige, tan, kind of sail color. So overall, decently wearable shoe, maybe not for everybody. And today's throwback of the day, since we are right in the middle of the Soccer World Cup, I had to include this infamous moment. It happened in the finals between France and Italy in extra time. French Hall of Famer, legendary player Zinedine Zidane headbutted Italian defender Marco Materazzi. And if I remember correctly, it was actually his final game before he retired. They did go on to lose the finals, but I think most people remember that game for this moment. And whatever the Italian defender said to him must have been pretty bad for him to do that type of thing in the most important, like biggest stage in soccer. Now, I don't know a damn thing about plants. I am an indoors type of guy. Anything outdoors, I'm just like, nah, give me the AC. Give me like nice food, coffee indoors with the AC hitting my face during summer. That's the type of person I am. You can probably tell by how pale I am. So the storytelling behind this and the inspiration behind this is not exactly for me, but if this is your type of colorway, I'm happy to say materials and presentation on this is actually pretty nice. So that's it. Thanks for watching. So inclined. Let me know what you think of the Air Jordan 4 Birds of Paradise. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And remember, tomorrow may never come, so wear your shoes.